Hey guys, so if you saw my video, attention Wet n Wild fans, Wet n Wild came out with a bunch of new products and I kept going to Walgreens, which is the store that people kept saying that they were buying it at, and I went to several Walgreens in my area and I couldn't find any of the new products and I got disgusted, so I ordered the products from the Wet n Wild website. First time ever ordering from them. From the day that I ordered till the day that I got it, which is today, it was 11 days. So it was free shipping because if you ordered a specific amount, you got free shipping. So I got a tracking number and I kept going on every day watching my package inch its way across the country from California to Massachusetts, and I was like, oh, it moved 2 more states. But they just drive it, I guess. I'm so spoiled because when I order from ColourPop, I think they fly it from California to Massachusetts and then it gets trucked to my local post office or whatever. So I'm kind of spoiled because I'm used to really fast, free, standard shipping. But yeah, so they trucked it across the country and finally it is here. Now this is just a haul video because I just opened the package like minutes ago and I did take one of the lipsticks and apply it just to see how the formula was. Although I don't know if that's really even an accurate indication because it's like 20 degrees outside right now. So everything that I took out of the package is ice cold from being in my mailbox. So I don't know if that freezing cold temperature affected the formula of the lipstick, but it applied beautifully. And I thought that it would though because these were, I think this is the same formula as the liquid lipsticks from either the fall or the winter limited edition collections. Or was it the spring and the summer collections? No, summer and fall. Anyway, I got 3 of the new ones and yeah, they're starting to warm up now. So they're in this plastic packaging. By the way, excuse my nails. They are stained, they are split, they are chipped. I even have a splinter underneath my nail in one of my nails. So my nails are just in horrendous condition. And what I was thinking about doing was giving them a break from being painted, but I don't know. They're just, they're so ugly without polish on them, but that's the only way they're going to get healthier is if I just give them a break from being painted. So just try not to look at them. I know they're hideous. Anyway, so I got 3 of the new liquid lipsticks. And the color range is kind of all over the place. And to be honest with you, there weren't that many colors that appealed to me. And I feel kind of bad about that because these are permanent. These are all permanent products that I'm going to show you. Well, one of the products, I don't know if it's permanent or not. But most of the products that I ordered are permanent. And so, yeah, the color selection on the liquid lipsticks, I don't know. I got 3, the 3 that I thought I would enjoy the most. But even then, I wasn't really sure how these were going to look on me. The one I was most curious about is the one that I have on right now. This is called Give Me Mocha. I love the packaging on these. Let's see if I can show you. It's a picture of a girl in a cat suit because these are called Megalast Liquid Cat Suit Matte Lipsticks. And so they're matte liquid lipsticks and yeah, the packaging is really pretty. It's a similar design to what they had in those limited edition collections that I was talking about. So really nice packaging on this. These are $4.99 a piece, so a little more than what they cost when they were released before in those collections. But the formula on these are amazing. Well, at least I think they are, since I just applied this one here just a few minutes ago. So this is Give Me Mocha. Yeah, this is the one I was most curious about. I've seen pictures of this color on lots of different people with all different skin tones. And from what I can tell, this color looks good on everybody. And I mean, how many lipstick colors can you really say that about, you know? Usually that is not the case. But I like this color. It's a brownish, rosy nude. I'm going to say a dark brownish rose nude. That's how I would describe this, but really, really gorgeous color. I love it. And the other two that I got one of the real vampy ones. This is called Goth Topic, and this is one of those brownish red colors. I don't know, I've just been really into these types of shades lately. You've probably seen me wear these kind of colors a lot in my videos recently, so I know the formula on these is good, so I figured that would be a good one to get. So that's Goth Topic. And then the other one I got is Rebel Rose, and this is just sort of a pink, really. It's just like a medium, light to medium pink. It's actually a deeper shade in person than what it's showing on the camera. My lighting is making it look lighter than what it actually is. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you. So look at the applicator. Isn't that pretty? It's like an acrylic type plastic, and it's a doe foot applicator. But yeah, this formula is fantastic. So that's Rebel Rose. So see, now you can get the true color now that I've swatched it on my hand. See, it looks lighter in the tube, but it's actually a deeper shade once you apply it. And let me see, even though I have it on my lips, let me just go ahead and swatch Give Me Mocha right next to it, just so you can see how they compare. So that's Give Me Mocha. So yeah, it's like a brownish rose, I would say. And then Goth Topic, like I said, is a brownish red. Or is it? Yeah, brownish red. So those are the three shades I decided to go with for the liquid lipsticks. And then the next thing that I want to talk about and show you is Wet n Wild has had a rainbow highlighter called Unicorn Glow, but the only way you could get it was on their website, and so I definitely wanted to include this in the order, and that is what the packaging looks like. And there is the highlighter. Now, I need to get a large brush that will be wide enough to sweep across this whole thing to apply on my face, because I don't think I have one that is going to be wide enough. So there's an e.l.f. square-shaped brush. It's a large square-shaped brush that I've seen at Target, Kmart, stores that carry e.l.f. And I think that would be perfect for this. I had been talking to Charlene, All for One for All is her channel name, and she had bought this, and she was saying that she didn't know what she was going to use for a brush. And even though I didn't have this at the time or the brush, I remembered seeing it, and I was like, you know, e.l.f. makes one of those, and she did get it, and she said that it works pretty well with this. So I'm going to pick it up now when I get a chance. So because yeah, if you don't have a brush that wide, how in the world would you be able to, you know, go across the whole thing? So I don't even know how I would even swatch this to show you a swatch, really, without the brush. So I'll do that in another future video, but this is the rainbow highlighter. Now I do have the hard candy one that came out in that limited edition Trolls collection, And I do enjoy that occasionally, but this is not something that I'm going to be using a ton, but I'll use it once in a while because you would pretty much have to have the right shades and tones and colors of makeup to coordinate with it because
It's 1 o'clock.
Sorry, because it is so bright and colorful, and so yeah, I gotta pick up that e.l.f. brush so that I can try it. Okay, they came out with a new foundation called Photo Focus, and I wasn't really sure what color to get. It's really hard when you're trying to order online, so I got 2 different shades. And I figured that one of them would work. But now that I actually have them here, I think either one of them would be fine. Because these 2 shades that I got are so similar that now I really hope I like this foundation because I've got 2 bottles of it now. So these are the 2 shades I got. And as you can see, one of them is lighter and cooler, and the other one is darker and more neutral. I have a lot of pink cool tones in my skin, so one of the ones that I chose was Rose Ivory. This is probably going to be the one that's going to match the best. But in the summer, if I have just a little bit of a tan and I'm a little bit darker, a little bit less cool tone, this would probably be great in the summer because it's in the same ballpark, but it's not so cool and not so light. So if I like this foundation, I'll be all set for every season. But the Rose Ivory is the one that I'm going to probably be trying out. But that's what the packaging looks like. And as far as claims about this go, it says goodbye photo flashback. Helps eliminate white particle reflection. Tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models with and without flash. So it's supposed to be made for taking pictures and that sort of thing. The applicator on this, because I did open the bottle just to kind of take a look at it, the applicator on this is so weird. It's a spatula applicator, so you twist... Ouch. I opened the other one, I guess. There we go. Yeah, you twist the cap, and it has a paddle plastic spatula applicator. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my hand, although, you know, if you're testing out foundations, your hand is not what you should use to try to find the right shade. Usually you would go right along your jawline here. But just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Okay, so that was the Rose Ivory. Okay, yeah, now that I look at them more closely, I can see that there is quite a bit of a difference. But when I first opened the box, I was like, oh no. Okay, so this one, wow, that's really light. They both are actually. Well, we'll see how it is once they're blended into my skin on my face. But there's the Rose Ivory, and then that's the other one that I got. That is Shell Ivory. So I got Rose Ivory and Shell Ivory. Yeah, let me try and blend it in and see. See how they are blended. Yeah, those are really, really light, huh? Well, anyways, Rose Ivory and Shell Ivory. I'm very curious to see how those are going to work out. And they came out with a new concealer. The concealer is called Photo Focus Concealer, and I thought, oh, this is great that, you know, this is part of the same line, so I can try the concealer with the foundation. So it says Photo Focus Concealer. I got it in the shade Light Ivory. They didn't have a ton of shades to pick from with this, so this one I didn't have to think about too much. Goodbye Photo Flashback helps eliminate white. And it says the same thing, I guess, that it does with the foundation. Tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models with and without flash. So it just comes in that little box. And then this is the concealer. And I'm going to put a little bit of this right under those foundation swatches. So there's the concealer right there. Let's blend it and see. So the foundation is quite liquidy. The concealer is thicker. Be interesting to see how this works out. I'm dying to try these. So these are the things I ordered from Wet n Wild, and the only thing I've tried is that mocha lipstick, which the formula on these guys is so nice. But yeah, I didn't really like a lot of the colors. When you see them in stores, I think you'll see what I mean. Some of the colors were just, I don't know, not my thing. But have you guys seen these products in stores yet? Because I stopped looking. Once I placed my order, I just didn't even look anymore. So they probably are in stores now because it took so long to get my package. But I'll try out the foundation and concealer and let you know what I think. And I'll try out the other lipsticks. I'll get a brush for that highlighter and test that out. And I'll get back to you in a future video. Maybe even do like a try-on type thing where I, actually use the products on camera, do a get ready with me video with them. So that is it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.